Hey everyone, Creative Venus here, and look at this beautiful design. So we're gonna learn it today. But before that, watch this. 5K Player is an all-powerful free HD video player which enables users to play all kinds of HD, 4K, 8K videos, music, and DVDs. It helps in saving online video from 300 plus video sites, stream video via AirPlay DNLA server. You can use 5K player to play any media like 4K, UHD, 360 degree video, music, DVD, live radio, etc. It supports streaming video music between DNLA compatible devices like from Android to PC or Mac, from computer to Android Smart TV, PS4, Xbox. It allows AirPlay, mirror, iPhone, iPad, iPod screen to Windows or Mac, and you can also record the screen while mirroring. It also supports editing functionalities like rotate, change playback speed, color balance, audio, etc. For more information about the 5K player, click on the link in the video description. So welcome everyone. So today we will learn this beautiful dashboard design, and this is the kind of dashboard you can use anywhere. It's a simple dashboard where you can present the information in a beautiful box kind of design where we have placed these four rectangles. So I'm going to show you how to place these four rectangles here. So these are not the pure rectangle, these are rounded rectangles with a slightly curved corners. So we have placed here two rectangles. Now we're going to place two more, but those two will be smaller rectangles. So it looks good, if we have different kinds of rectangles here. So in terms of design and aesthetics, and in order to engage the user, it's a good approach that you can follow. So here I have grouped all these together and dragged so that it's aligned to center. Now you can easily ungroup it. In order to group the items, you need to select all the items, then press Ctrl plus G, and then you can easily group the items. Now let's add some nice texture here. To add the texture, you need two triangles. Remove the outline and place it like this. So we are creating a custom texture here. You can download from online sources as well some texture image and place that image as well, but here we are creating a custom texture. So now you can see the corners are going out of the rectangle. For that we need to cut these extra portion. For that you need to ungroup these triangles. Now once placed, I grouped them to align it with the rectangle. Now create two copies of the rounded rectangle. Select one triangle and one rectangle, press merge shapes and intersect. Apply the same for the second rectangle as well, and now you can see the texture is ready. Now let's apply gradient color in the rectangle here. So let's create a nice gradient here. Before creating any slide, it is very important to create a color palette. So I've already created one here. So that's a good approach, or you can see a process to optimize your presentation design, and it also saves time. Now I just need to fill the colors from this color palette, and you can use the same color palette throughout your presentation, so that will create a beautiful theme. Now adjust the transparency level on the triangles to make sure these are slightly visible, and it creates very nice texture as you can see on your screen. Now just select the texture from the first rectangle and paste it on the second one like this, and the texture is ready. So that's the power of PowerPoint, where you can reuse the components to save time. And this is a very good approach where you can think of the shapes or design in advance, where you can use multiple shapes again and again to create different designs, so you can easily save time. Now again duplicate and place it on these smaller rectangles. For that you need to just shorten their height, and it's ready. Apply the gradient color in the background from the color palette. So these are pretty small things which can save time, like reusing the components, designing the color palette in advance, and thinking of the design layout in advance. So that way you can save your time and you can spend more time on polishing the slides and ensuring that the content you want to showcase is coming out nicely. Now you can see like our placeholders are ready. Now it's the game of text and text styling. So in every PowerPoint there are two important things. One is design and second is text styling. So text styling is something where people spend their less time, and most of the time goes into designing the shapes and adjusting the shapes, their alignment and all, but they often spend less time on styling the text. They write simple text in simple fonts. So you can try different fonts from Google, or you can buy some fonts, or you can try some fonts from Adobe or Android fonts. You need to try different things here to make it more beautiful. And you can try these text styles to make it look more corporate and easy to read for the eyes. So you just don't have to follow the steps I'm doing here. You can try different approach to place the text here. You can present it in the form of some list, or you can add some small rectangles within this rectangle where you can place text, or you can draw a circle and write some number in between. So you can try all those different things here. So here I have added a call to action, and you can link it to the some other slide where you have the detailed information about this information. So this is the dashboard. So here you can present the summary, and by clicking here you can reach directly to the slide where you have presented the detailed information. For aesthetic purpose, let's create some circles here, and we will add some nice images or icons, because here we have written 600 plus presentation templates. So what I'm going to do is I'll fill these circles with the presentation templates, but you can try different things. You can add logos, write numbers. So your imagination is the limit here. So you need to think like how to place these circles. There is not any special or specific format, like you have to place like that format only, but make sure that it looks good. I don't think these 4 circles are looking good. Let's first insert some pictures in the circles, then we will decide if we have to keep only 3. Yes, let's keep the 3 circles only. So I have skipped that part where I have inserted the pictures on all these 3 circles. Now let's come to the second rectangle. Here we have filled icon, So you have to be creative here. You can try different creative things before placing any text. Just think and create a concept in your mind how you want to place this text. You can make few text elements bold to give them specific focus. Also, you can increase the font size of some of the elements, like 600 plus presentation templates. You can increase the font size of 600 plus. So you should know like what is the important part of the content. So here you can see how I am trying to do text styling. So in each box I have followed a different approach. So here you can see I have increased the spacing, character spacing, so it looks really nice. The presentations designed, 17,000 presentations designed. So that's how you can try it. So this can be your analytical dashboard as well, where you can present traffic, some numbers, some small summary, and then a user click on this call to action, and on the detailed slide they can get all the information. So this slide design is very crisp. It's an information driven kind of design where the key focus is on the information that you want to present. So while doing text styling, alignment is also very important. So you should always use the group function. Group function is something where you group all the items together and move them together. First select all the items, align them center. Once aligned, then group them, then move them together. So group is an important function in the presentation. So you can simply group the items by selecting those items and then press Ctrl plus G. Now let's come to the third rectangle. So here we are following a different text styling approach. Here we are comparing the numbers from the last month. So you can use this third style. But if you know how to present the text, then you can skip this part and move to the end of this slide where you can see the final result. But if you are still a beginner, you should definitely watch it till the end. Here you can see how I have presented the information for comparison. Like there is 530 increase in the item that you can show here. It could be anything you want to add. So here you can write like since last month or last week, or it could be for an year. This slide looks very simple, beautiful, but it is also very engaging slide. This slide presents the information and help users easily understand and consume the information. This is a very important slide. So if your presentation has some similar kind of data to present, then you should definitely use this slide. And these colors are specifically chosen. So if you can use these colors as well, that will also be good for your presentation, because these color catches the attention and Also, it prompts the user to read the text. So these are very small thing but creates a bigger impact. Now I have duplicated this information again. So that's a sign of a good design where you can reuse the components. So if you design a slide where you are reusing the components, then of course you have mastered it. Now here I have changed some numbers, but you can of course add the numbers you want here. So this is the design that we have learned today. I hope you have understood it and it's not difficult for you to design it. Also, the main thing that makes this design beautiful is the font. So the font also plays an important role here. Do not use those Arials and Calibris if not mandatory at your workplace. Try using different fonts. So this is a very beautiful railway font that I am using. Nowadays I'm using railway font throughout my presentations, and it has certainly improved the engagement rate for my presentations. So this is a very nice font, and in the end you can name it like Arena Dashboard. It's just the name that came to my mind, so I thought let's give it a name, the Arena Dashboard. So that's the end of this video. I hope you like it. Look at this beautiful design, and you can see the information and consume this content very easily with the help of this design. So please subscribe to my channel, join the membership and support us. Hit the like button, share this video, and see you in the next video.